your mind also doesn't go anywhere. It is here thinking about something. Does it go somewhere? Your mind doesn't go anywhere. It is here and thinking about something else, but still it is here, isn't it? Neither your body goes somewhere, nor your mind goes somewhere, nor you go somewhere. They're always one composite whole. If you want to do anything, you have to do something that works for all of them. You can't handle this separately, that one separately, and this one separately. They're always together, isn't it? Your mind doesn't go anywhere. Did you lose it? It is just that you're being deceived by the imagination of your mind. It is sitting here and imagining something. It is not going anywhere, but you are so identified and lost that you think the mind is going somewhere. Mind doesn't travel anywhere, it's very much here, isn't it? You need to understand this. Why your mind is going on with uncontrollable, endless thought is, you're identified with things that you're not. The moment you get identified with something that you're not, then mind is non-stop activity. You're identified with too many things and you're trying to stop your mind. I'm telling you, if you try for 1,000,000 years, it's not going to happen. It cannot happen. If you take away your wrong identifications, then you will see this moment, mind will be just like a mirror, not saying anything, just reflecting everything. That's how mind should be. Your mind as a mechanism works best only when there is clarity in it, isn't it? Isn't it so? Your mind is not here to think up all kinds of fancy things. That's a distraction in life. Your mind is here to give you clarity and penetration into life. But right now, mind is just a huge ball of confusion, simply because you got identified with so many things that you're not, and now you're trying to hold it back. There is no way to hold it back. You ate very bad food. Now there's gas in the stomach. You can't hold it. You've eaten bad food. The consequence is there. You got wrongly identified with too many things. Now this is going on endlessly. You cannot stop it. It doesn't matter what you do. You think of God, God Himself will go to take you to many places. Now you're sitting here and you're trying to meditate, but you're thinking of your bar or restaurant or friend or cinema or something. Now people told you, think about God, everything will be okay. If you think about Rama or Krishna, then you will find you will go to cinema with Rama. That's the nature of the mind. Rama himself will take you to the bar, Rama himself will take you to the restaurant. You can't stop it. Because you gotten yourself identified with things that you're not. No way to stop it. So what's being done here is not about controlling your mind, to bring an awareness as to what you're not. Right now, to start with, the most fundamental identity is your body. You're identified with your body, the clothes that you wear, your hairstyle, your goatee also, aren't you? Very much identified, isn't it? Your wife, your children, your family, your education, your religion, endless number of identifications. With all these identities, you want a quiet mind? There's no such thing. That's why we gave you a simple device called Shunya, where you create a little distance from the mind. Once distance happens, even if it's a noisy mind, still it doesn't matter. Disengaging from the mind. Once you're disengaged from the mind, you're disengaged from all identity, because it's the mind which manufactures identifications, isn't it? So, don't think of all kinds of things. Just employ the device. Things will happen. Things that you have not imagined will happen. If I ask you, to be intense, you become tense. If I ask you to relax, you become lax. In tension and in laxity, your ability to perceive is greatly reduced, isn't it so? Yes or no? When you're tense, you don't even see things which are right in front of you. When you're lax, also you do not see. But to be intense and relaxed is the way. If you spend little time with a cobra, you will see it is always intense and relaxed. Always. Very intense and relaxed. Only when its life is threatened, it may become little tense. You can allow that much for a reptile, okay? But otherwise, it's very intense and relaxed at the same time. This is the quality of a yogi, intense and relaxed. You got to work at it. When I say you got to work at it, everything that's being taught to you, whatever the practice, however simple it looks, if you give yourself, that's what it is doing to you on one level. The voltage of your energy is slowly being raised. At the same time, it is becoming more and more relaxed within you. Because intensity and relaxation are the most essential qualities for you to be perceptive. Why am I going on talking about perception? Is only what you perceive you know, rest is all nonsense. You can believe this and that, but essentially only what you perceive you know. Yes? Well, at least you should know when you're getting into trouble. Yes? Most people do not know. Most people do not know when they're getting into trouble. They think only life situations are trouble. Life situations are situations. Some we know how to handle, some we do not know how to handle, some we handle well, some we handle in a ham-handed way, something we do. But if you do not know how to handle this and this, you are in real trouble. But most people don't get it. It happened. A missionary went to a very remote part of Africa 3 centuries ago. So he was surrounded by a very violent-looking cannibal tribe. Then he went down on his knees, looked up and said, "Dear God, I'm in trouble." Nothing happened. Then he said, "God, I came on your work and I'm in real trouble, you're doing nothing." Then God said, "No, you're not in trouble. Do one thing, you just pick up that stone which is in front of you and smash the head of the cannibal chief." He picked up the stone, inspired by God's words, and smashed the head of the cannibal chief. Then God said, "Okay, now you're in trouble." Something happened, something did not happen in your life, that's not trouble. When you don't know what's happening within you, you are in real trouble. Lifetimes of trouble, believe me.